Hi, I'm Matt Hillebrand with Don's Appliances, joined by Rob Sobek.
How are you?
And today we're going to talk about what to expect for delivery from Don's Appliances. You know, we pride ourselves on having the largest in-stock inventory to get that product out right away, which typically happens next day if needed. And with that, there's things that we do better than any other company, especially our box store competitors.
To that point, inventory rules. We came out of an era, so to speak, a couple years ago where really inventory was king, and we really believe that still is the case because we want to get to customers the next day. We have a lot of emergent issues, dead refrigerators, dead washing machines, things you just cannot live without. So keeping that kind of inventory where we probably hold more than any competition in the tri-state probably combined on hand on purpose, and our local areas get service the next day if you purchase by a certain time. So walking through like the purchase process all the way through the delivery, say I walked in, I bought an in-stock washing machine. Can you kind of walk us through what that looks like in store?
Yep, I'm actually going to just back it up just a little bit because we all like to do our own research prior to coming into a store, right? So, you know, we're able to go on a computer, our phone, our personal iPad, whatever. And our website is really, really good because in real time, it's going to show in-stock appliances at either our showrooms, if you want to look at it, right? Or our distribution facilities in Crafton, Robinson Township, Crafton, and subsequent warehouses that we have. So it'll show what we have in stock. But when you come into one of our showrooms, the process is really, really straightforward, right? So the big thing that we start off with is we want to know what appliance obviously you need, gas or electric on a range, gas or electric on a dryer, whether you have space limitations, and any obstructions getting into your space, right? Getting into the kitchen, whether there's railways coming up a sidewalk or rails that, any type of, I shouldn't say rails, I should say handrails. Any type of handrails coming into a kitchen that steps may lead up to, etc., right? So Rob, I mean, you and I both used to do installations for Don's. You know, just walk us through some of the issues that you kind of ran into for that.
So you always want to come into the delivery knowing what you're getting yourself into. And what we really try to harp on when it comes to the sales staff because of that is asking about multi-floor deliveries, split levels, landings between levels of steps, how wide the doorways are, not just through the doorway into the home, but the doorway into the kitchen, the doorway into the laundry room, getting the old one out. Are they buying a counter depth fridge now, but their old fridge is a full depth? We really need to account for how long our teams are going to be there in order to be efficient, in order to keep on offering that next day delivery. But the multi-floors, you know, we here in Pittsburgh, you know, Mount Lebanon, Shadyside, Lawrenceville, townhomes, row homes, split level, you name it. A lot of exterior steps, a lot of interior steps. Steps are not the friend of an appliance delivery person. And knowing what you're getting into ahead of time prepares that installer, but prepares our dispatcher so we can maybe send 2 trucks if we need to.
More information is better, right? Pictures of the front of the house or the
Absolutely.
back, whichever way we are going to bring that appliance into. Measurements, pictures of the kitchen, pictures of the laundry room. Like, the more information we can give our team, your salesperson, the better off you're going to be. And, you know, it's when you have that information at hand, to your point, all the various teams, whether it's the dispatching team that's going to dispatch the delivery or select that crew for your particular installation, with all that information, the better off everybody's going to be.
Absolutely. Yeah. And to that point, you know, we have, I don't even know at this point how many crews that we have on the road every day whenever it comes to installation. But we really don't do the jack of all trades, master of none here. We really, there's tiers and there's levels and there's certain teams that are just that drop off only, certain teams that do nothing but laundry, refrigeration, certain teams that only do dishwashers and ice machines. And this isn't just for efficiency. It's to make sure the installations are consistent. It's to make sure that we can route things properly. And if that means sending 2 trucks to one home, even though it's not a difficult delivery, from an efficiency standpoint for the customer, it makes a ton of sense. Having that specialized installer there for that particular kind of appliance.
Yeah, and I have a personal experience. We just replaced appliances in my father's house recently, and one of the things that I made sure of, I made sure on sending pictures of the appliances in the kitchen. I made sure of dimensions. I made sure that there was a clear pathway through the garage into the kitchen. It's actually a ranch, so it was pretty easy getting into it. I made sure that everything was out of the way. We had a dishwasher, a microwave, range, and a refrigerator get installed. Made sure that there was no dishes above the microwave, so there was clear access to get that microwave down. I took a picture of the microwave because we have tile underneath the microwave. So the tile was actually grouted right below the microwave. So I made sure to show a picture of that because in some instances, you have to shim that out a bit because our new microwaves typically are taller. So you may have to go above that grout line on top of that tile. So I made sure to give as much information as possible so that when the crew came in, it was really cool. They're like, okay, cool. Yeah, we've got shims if we need to shim out that microwave. And actually, the microwave that we ended up selecting didn't need shim. But a lot of times you do have to shim that out. And they saw that it was a gas range, which I had specified, pulled that out. They're like, yep, the pictures that you sent, perfect. The refrigerator, everything went seamless. Now, of course, I've been in the business quite a few years, so I knew what to prepare our teams for. But at the same token, that's really important.
Absolutely. Yeah, and to that point, the couple of things that a customer doesn't have to do in advance, but it does help to speed the process along. If you're getting a dishwasher, empty out the sink cabinet below. If you're buying a refrigerator, whenever you get the text that we're en route, pull those things out, put them in a cooler, and get that ready and emptied. Microwave, that cabinet above being empty. And we really probably do have, over the years, we've gathered thousands and thousands of broiler pans, cookie sheets, and casserole dishes that are sitting in that bottom drawer of the range that, we just forgot the customer forgot it was there. We didn't ask, we moved too quick, things of that nature. So just a couple of things to pay attention to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I neglected to say that. Yeah, we made sure the fridge and freezer were unloaded. We made sure there was no pots or pans in the range. Made sure there was no dishes in the dishwasher. Because unfortunately what happens is if we pull those out, we're not going to be able to get anything back to you because those go on a recycling truck right away. But, we do have some videos on YouTube that show how to measure for a new appliance, how to get ready for a new delivery. And, this will make your buying process a lot easier. Rob, thank you for, as always, sitting here and chatting appliances is always a pleasure. Be sure to go to donsappliances.com.